And we shall sleaze, presented by McDonald's. Best part about working at McDonald's is the people.
Mike Tyson drawing attention to a taboo topic, the use of psychedelic drugs in sports. He was on the recent appearance on Logan Paul's podcast. He said he consumes mushrooms of the psychedelic variety while he's training for his big fight, November 15th, with Jake Paul. Here's his quote, Barnes, "It takes me to heaven, baby."
How can that be good?
Well, I guess I didn't realize this, but the story talked about how a lot of athletes, hockey players, professional golfers, MMA fighters use magic mushrooms during training. Did you know that?
No, is it a focus thing? Like it takes you to your inner whatever?
I guess. Well, here's the sidebar part. Last month, Tyson launched an at-home mushroom grow kit as part of a business collaboration featuring Tyson 2.0, his cannabis brand.
Okay, you left that out.
Now, should we get a mushroom grow kit and have Crash test it out? I'm just saying.
No, because we need to keep Crash employed at 11 Alive. Let's not.
I want to see if you can follow the bouncing balls here, okay? This is a little nutty. This is about the J-Lo divorce, okay? The judge assigned to Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce has a major conflict of interest, even though he's insisting it's not going to be a problem, okay? According to TMZ, the judge, Bradley Phillips, was put on the case. He is a perfectly good veteran judge, a lot of experience. This is the only problem. His son-in-law, Strand Conover, is an agent for Ben and Jennifer's and other ex, Alex Rodriguez. Yes, he is their personal agent. Do you think there's a conflict of interest there?
Slightly. How could you even stay in that?
An agent for Ben and Jennifer's other ex, Alex Rodriguez. I mean, how does that even happen? How is that even possible?
It's a little weird.
Now, when you were a little Barnes, a baby Barnes,
I was a baby.
Did you ever have a lemonade stand?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me? I would try to sell more than just lemonade. I was a superstore, Fram.
What else did you sell?
Anything I could get. One time I won, get this, on the radio, I won a box of tuna fish, of Starkist tuna fish. And I went selling that crap door to door.
Did you turn around and sold it?
Hell yeah.
Well, I had one. I think my mom and dad came by, but check this out.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll gave almost $700 to kids at a lemonade stand in Utah. Ahead of one of his shows, the mom said, "Today was interesting. My kid and her cousins wanted to do a lemonade stand, and they had a famous singer come by and buy some lemonade." Yeah, he kind of dropped $700. What a dude.
Well, as you heard this morning with Dr. Taz, last thing bro needs is sugar.
Yeah.
He needs to back off the lemonade stands. Seriously.
He needs like a sugar-free one. Is that what you're saying?
He needs to get it. He needs to stay healthy.
I know. He actually has someone that travels with him for that, so.
Well, he may need to get someone new because, I'm being serious. Like, you can't function at that size, at his level of...
Yeah, I think he's actually taking care of his health right now.
I hope so. It's scary.
He's dropping some money for some kids.
And lemonade's dropping, not at the health shop, he's at the lemonade stand.
We did learn something about you in this segment, though.
What? The tuna fish?
The Barnesology started at a very young age.
I was a young entrepreneur, Fran.
I know, I could tell.
Hustle.
Let's go back to the Venice Film Festival where everyone looks gorgeous. I am like mesmerized by all the celebs that are there. But Ethan Hawke is now talking about his new film with the one and only Richard Linklater called Blue Moon.
The movie Blue Moon. It's directed by Richard Linklater. He sent me this script about 12 years ago, and I read it, and I called him up, and I said, I love it. Let's do it. We got to make this movie. We're going to make it, but we need to wait a while. I'm like, why do we need to wait a while? He goes, you're still too attractive. He's saying, we got to wait till you're a little less attractive. Let's just put it in a drawer. Every couple of years, let's read it. And then he saw me on an interview. I was like on the Jimmy Fallon show or something last year. And he called me up and he said, "Hey, I saw you on Jimmy Fallon." And I said, "Oh, great. Yeah, how'd it go?" He goes, "Oh, it's fine. Let's make Blue Moon. We're ready." I thought, go to hell.
That's funny.
I do want to talk about another movie, Barnes, not being shown at the Venice Film Festival, but it does have a theatrical release.
Why are they doing that, though? Why are these movies, they only get like a blip? Is it for Academy Award like consideration?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yes.
So you have to be in a theater.
You have to be in a theater.
For a minimum amount of time.
I think. But, now more audiences, as George Clooney said, are seeing things because of streaming.
Right.
Here's one, though, that's got a theatrical release. You're going to love it. The documentary on Trey Parker and Matt Stone reopening their iconic Mexican restaurant, Casa Bonita. I think you're going to love it.
Hello! Welcome to Casa Bonita. Anyone's parents divorced?
People call Casa Bonita the Mexican restaurant Disneyland.
When you grew up in Colorado, you just remember how awesome it was.
When I was a kid, there was a dream that one day I could own Casa Bonita.
I am going to Casa Bonita.
Why do you think Casa Bonita is so important to Trey?
There are cliff divers, caves to explore. It made it feel like a dream.
Fans of Casa Bonita have been missing this iconic restaurant for more than a year.
The kid in me was just like, hey, you want to buy Disneyland? I could do that. I better go start making some new TV shows.
I've driven past that place before. It looks like a church.
They call it the Disneyland of Mexican restaurants, and they're trying to preserve it because it's part of their childhood.
That's funny.
It has a theatrical release in Denver September 6th. Then it rolls out to some major cities for September 13th, and then streaming after that on Paramount Plus this fall. Wow. Gosh, it seems Brooke Shields keeps coming into the news, but this one's actually kind of funny. She's a little confused why her daughter pronounces aunt differently than her. Yeah, the word aunt.
When did you start saying aunt?
You always say something about this because I don't say aunt.
I always say aunt.
Aunt Mimi, Aunt Mimi. I don't know.
Aunt Mimi. It changes.
What do you say? Aunt or
Aunt.
aunt? I say aunt. Is that a Southern thing?
It must be because she's like aunt, my aunt.
Or aunt, auntie, aunt. But uncle's always uncle. Why is aunt aunt?
Well, yeah, what would uncle be if it were pronounced differently?
Uncle?
Uncle?
I don't know. I have no idea.
We'll ponder that. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.